Okay, so consider a second price auction with private valuations, and here VI is player I's valuation, BI is player I's bid, and suppose that B bar is the highest bid of players other than player I. Now, the claim here that I'm trying to prove is that BI equal to VI, so bidding your valuation, is weakly dominant. So I need to show that it is at least as good as bidding less than your valuation, and it's also at least as good as bidding more than your valuation. So first, I show that bidding your valuation is at least as good as bidding less than your valuation. Now there are four things that can happen here. One, it might be that B bar, which is the highest value of all of the other players' bids, is actually less than BI. It's actually less than the bid. So that means that I get the product for sure as player I, and what I'm bidding is B bar anyway, because it's a second price auction. So I'm actually paying the highest bid of the players other than myself, the second highest bid. So I get BI minus B bar in both cases. If B bar is equal to BI, and I'm considering a BI and comparing a BI less than BI to actually bidding equal to valuation, and it so happens that BI is such that it's equal to B bar, and M other individuals, M for mango, other individuals, also have bid that same amount B bar, then I'm tied here. But if I just bid my valuations, I would have won this product outright, paying the same price. So here, I would strictly benefit in this situation. I would also strictly benefit by bidding my valuation in a situation in which, let's say my valuation is $100, but what I've bid is $80, and the highest bid of the players other than me is $90, right? So that highest bid is in between the bid that I actually placed and my valuation. Now there I've actually lost by bidding a low amount than my valuation, because then I get zero because I don't get the product. But if I had just bid my valuation, I would have gotten the $100 in value minus that $90, the bid of the highest player other than the highest bid placed other than my own. So in both of these cases, I would have benefited from bidding my valuation. In this case, I don't benefit at all because the highest bid of players other than myself is higher than my own valuation. So let's say I value the good at $100, but somebody else has bid $120. Then no matter what I do, I don't get the product. I don't want to get the product either, because I don't want to pay $120 for a product that's worth $100 to me. So it's fine, whatever I do. So what I've shown here so far is that placing a bid that is equal to your valuation is at least as good as placing a bid that's less than your valuation. Now let's consider the opposite. So let's compare placing a bid that's equal to your valuation to placing a bid that's higher than your valuation. Now it might be that the highest bid of players other than myself, that highest bid is less than my actual valuation. Now, if I bid my valuation, then I get the product and I pay B bar, which is that highest bid other than my own, because it's a second price auction. If I bid an amount that's greater than my valuation, I pay the same amount, I get the product for sure, they're equivalent. If, on the other hand, my valuation is less than the second highest bid, and that is less than the bid that I've actually placed. So let's say my valuation is 100 and I've bid 120, and the second highest bid, so the bid other than my own, the highest bid other than my own is $110. Then if I just bid my valuation, I wouldn't have got the product. The person who bid $110 would have gotten the product. So I get zero. But now because I bid 120, an amount that's greater than my valuation, I get the product, so I get $100 worth of value out of it. I get that BI, but I end up paying $110 for it, this B bar. And so I'm actually at a loss for having bid something that's having bid a higher amount than the product's worth to me. Similarly, when there's a tie, right? Vi minus B bar is a negative number. Yes, the product ends up getting shared by m people, or I have a 1 divided by m chance of getting the product rather. It's still, I'm losing money by doing that. So I would much rather just bid my valuation and get nothing rather than get a negative number. And finally, when the bids of other players are higher than my own, then no matter what I bid, it doesn't matter because I don't get the product. So it's a zero either way. So what I've shown here is that bidding your valuation is at least as good as bidding something that's higher than your valuation. So if it's a second price auction with private values, the weakly dominant strategy is to bid an amount that is equal to your value, to your valuation. Okay, see you in the next video.